because of natural disasters. In 2010, the Prime Minister and her entourage from the PP came into Covigne Rich Plain via helicopter and toured, saw the damages, and what did they give us? Hamper. Was any infrastructure repaired? Who was the Minister of Works then? Was any infrastructure repaired? Did the government agencies like self-help assist you to rebuild your retaining walls or your homes? In November 2011, we again had a natural disaster. I had to open a shelter in the North Martin Community Center. I had a mother that was 8 months pregnant with nowhere to sleep with 8 children. A couple days after that disaster, at the corporation, the chairman did a situation report to submit to Parliament. Can you imagine the district of Covigne Rich Plain was not in that report? No Covigne Rich Plain, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, are members of this government trustworthy? No. After the disaster, the Minister of Social Development came to the region, assuring us of service. Have we received that service? No. We demand service. What do we demand, Covigne Rich Plain? Service. In 2012, again, the chairman, don't know, he has something with me. He decided that Burgesses must pay for water supplied by the corporation. I had to remind Council that the Municipal Act states that where there are no water lines, those Burgesses must get water free of charge. Imagine, they wanted you to pay for water, but tell them, Covigne Rich Plain demands service. What we demand? Service. Then comes 2013. The Minister of Local Government sends letters to all councillors. Identify roads that need paving. That's what he said. The cost is 1.5 million. 5 roads per district. I advise my road officer with the request that you have given me of the roads that needed to be paved. I used the 1.5 million to stretch across the district. So I didn't just ensure we got 5 roads on that list, but we got 9. A couple months after, I received a letter from the chairman of the corporation. The letter has a copy of another letter to it from the Community Improvement Services Limited, CISL, which is a division of local government. And with that CISL letter, there's a timetable of all the streets that CISL coming in to see in order to pave. Ladies and gentlemen, again, no Covigne Rich Plain. Can you imagine that? But you know, this councillor didn't rest that. Since that letter came, we have had at least 7 roads out of the list of 9 paved in Covigne Rich Plain. Tell them, Covigne Rich Plain demands service. What do we demand? Service. But in light of all of this, we have achieved water lines on all the hills in Covigne Rich Plain, or in Covigne, with the employment of the youths of Covigne. Don't worry, Covigne, we go deal with them with the water supply. Garbage collection, 5 days a week and 6 days on the main road. Underground drainage at Raphael Terrace, Brunton Avenue and Dillon Street. Box drains, pathways, the paving of Raphael Terrace, Julian Park, Unity Road, Unity Springs, Unity Gardens, Farm Road Extension, Dillon Street, Gokul Street, Kerry Street, Ash Street, Quarry Street, Bagatelle Road. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 3 more roads to cover in this district. We have built river walls. Now, river walls doesn't fall under the purview of the councillor, doesn't fall under local government, but the Ministry of Works under Jack Warner did not come in to do the work we requested. So this councillor ensured that we put some river walls in Cemetery Street and Rich Plain Road. We have assisted numerous community-based groups in their various functions. We have repaved Covigne's basketball court. We have lit the tank yard. We have installed at least 20 curb and slipper drains. And Covigne Rich Plain, in the next term, we will ensure that the water supply is consistent. We will ensure that we install more recreational facilities. We will ensure that we bring the services of central government to Covigne Rich Plain. And last, but by no means least, we would ensure that we give the youth of the District of Covigne Rich Plain a fighting chance against the rest of Trinidad and Tobago. Ladies and gentlemen, having been born here and living in the District of Covigne Rich Plain all my life, I have come in contact with many families. I have taught generations of students, both children and adults, from each and every street in my district. After changing so many lives through education, I believe that more can be done through other means. I have worked successfully with the disadvantaged in the area of education for some 21 years. Don't ask my whole lives. But I realize that education is only one factor, and it must be supported by social and physical infrastructure for the holistic benefit of the residents of our community. This is what motivates me to offer my service to you yet again. I therefore ask you to come out in your numbers. Come October 21st. Walk the talk. Don't stay in your homes, and when I pass Shake Man Councillor, come in and you don't come. Come out. Come out and vote for the District of Covigne Rich Plain. I have served you for 3 years, and I intend to continue serving you. But you have to serve me now, come October 21st. So come out and vote for a better Trinidad and Tobago. Come out and vote for your families, for your community. Come out and vote for the People's National Movement. Come out and vote for me, so we can continue building Covigne Rich Plain home by home. For great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. And with God's will, we will prevail. Thank you and good night.
Stand side by side. Still a long way to go. We don't